For more free African history resources, please go directly to our website or click the links below.
The Dahomey Amazons. Now the kingdom of Dahomey was established in 1600 AD by the Fon people. The Fon people are the largest ethnic group in modern-day Benin, which is located in Western Africa, and was formerly known as Dahomey. The Fon are found particularly in its southern region. They are also found in southwest Nigeria and Togo. Benin is bordered by Togo to the west, Nigeria to the east, Burkina Faso to the northwest, and Niger to the northeast. For much of the 18th and 19th centuries, the Kingdom of Dahomey was a key regional state, eventually ending tributary status to the Oyo Empire. The Oyo Empire was a powerful Yoruba empire of West Africa made up of parts of present-day eastern Benin and western Nigeria. The history of the Kingdom of Dahomey spans 400 years, from before 1600 AD until 1904 AD, with the rise of the Kingdom of Dahomey as a major power on the Atlantic coast of modern-day Benin. The foundational king of the Kingdom of Dahomey is often considered King Huish-Badja, who built the royal palaces of Dahomey. Huish-Badja followed his father Dakadonu to the throne and formed much of the administration and religious practices for the Kingdom of Dahomey. Because of this, he is often credited as one of the original kings of Dahomey. Now, the Kingdom of Dahomey was known for its strong female military, sometimes known as the Dahomey Amazons. The Dahomey Amazons were an all-female military regiment of the Kingdom of Dahomey, which existed from 1600 AD until 1904 AD. They were named Amazons by Western Europeans who encountered them due to the story of the female warriors or Amazons in Greek mythology. King Huish-Badja is said to have originally started the group. Huish-Badja's daughter, Queen Hangbi, who ruled from 1716 AD to 1718 AD, also established her own female bodyguard. The group of female warriors was also referred to as Mino, meaning our mothers in the Fon language, by the male army of Dahomey. The Dahomey Amazon female force were also recruited from free Dahomeyan women, with some enrolled from as young as 8 years old. Membership among them was supposed to hone any aggressive character traits for the purposes of battle and war. They were highly trained warriors. During the duration of their military membership, they were not allowed to have children or to be part of married life, although they were legally married to the king. Many of them were virgins. The regiment had a semi-sacred status, which was intertwined with the Fon belief in Vodun, which is a spiritual belief system practiced by various groups such as the Aja, Iwa, and Fon peoples of Benin, Togo, Ghana, and Nigeria. The female Dahomey soldiers trained with intense physical exercise. They learned survival skills and indifference to pain and death, storming acacia thorn defences in military exercises and executing prisoners. Strict discipline was emphasised. The female soldiers were rigorously trained and given uniforms. Eventually, the size of the force numbered approximately 6,000 women. In many cases, the female soldiers were judged to be superior to the male soldiers in effectiveness and bravery. The Dahomey Amazons were said to be structured in parallel with the army as a whole, with a centre wing, the king's bodyguards, flanked on both sides, each under separate commanders. Some accounts note that each male soldier had a female counterpart. The army consisted of a number of regiments, huntresses, riflewomen, reapers, archers and gunners. Each regiment had different uniforms, weapons and commanders. In the latter period, the Dahomeyan female warriors were also armed with clubs and knives. Many units were under female command. Serving in the group offered women the opportunity to rise to positions of power and influence in an environment structured for individual empowerment. They were also wealthy and held a high status. They took a prominent role in what was known as the Grand Council, debating the policy of the Kingdom of Dahomey. In 1750 AD, the Kingdom of Dahomey sent a diplomatic mission to Brazil while the country was still under Portuguese rule, in order to strengthen diplomatic relations and the eventual expulsion of Portuguese diplomatic authorities. The last survivor of the Dahomey Amazons is thought to have been a woman named Nawi. In a 1978 AD interview in the village of Quinta, a Beninese historian met Nawi. Nawi died in November 1979, aged well over 100 years old. The Dahomey Amazons are remembered as a proud and strong example of the beauty and discipline of African women.